bathroom can be an inviting, beautiful room that can add a lot to your home with just a few simple changes. Today, we're going to use these beautiful pebble mosaic tiles to add an accent wall here. This is going to be a great addition to this room. You can follow along by visiting our website and downloading the list of tools and materials along with detailed step-by-step instructions. Now basically our project breaks down into just a few simple steps. In this video we will prep our work surface and measure for materials, and we'll also learn how to deal with any outlet covers or light switches that are already on the wall. And then in our next video we will apply the pebbles along with a coat of sealant, and then we'll grout the pebbles and finish up with a final coat of sealant. Now, as you can see, these pebbles have been hand sorted into complementary shapes and colors and then attached to a flexible backing. Now, you can cut these tiles to any size or shape that you want, and the flexible backing makes it super simple to install them over curved surfaces. Okay, let's take a look at the tools and materials that we'll need today. To remove our trim, we have a hammer and a small pry bar. To deal with our outlets, we have a circuit tester, a screwdriver, and a box extender. To clean our walls, we have a sponge and a bucket of water. And then to seal our walls, we have waterproof sealant, a brush, gloves, and safety glasses. So let's take a look at the wall that we'll be applying the pebbles to. Now the plan is to install a half wall of pebbles with a molding at the top. Now you can choose whatever dimensions you want, of course, but for our project the pebbles will be 3 feet high, will travel along the wall, around the corner, and behind the toilet. So the first thing I'm going to do is lay down a drop cloth with a plastic backing just to avoid any damage to the floor. Now, as you can see, we have a painted wall here, and there's an outlet that we'll need to deal with. If you have any damage to your wallboard, you'll need to fix that, and if you have any wallpaper, you'll need to remove that. You can find more information about both of these topics at lowes.com/videos. So now we need to mark our top guideline. Now, as I said before, our wall is going to be 3 feet high, so I measure that height all along the wall and then mark the line like this. There. Now we have the upper limit for our pebble wall. Next thing we need to do is determine the amount of materials that we'll need. Now this is a really simple process. You just multiply the height by the width of the area that you're working on. That gives you your base square footage, and then subtract the area for any doors or windows for your final square footage. Now there are a few things that'll need to be removed. You want to carefully remove any trim just in case you want to reattach it after you're finished. Now that brings us to the outlet. You'll need to remove this outlet cover, but before you do that, go to your circuit breaker and cut the power to this circuit, and then use your circuit tester to ensure that there is no power. Now you can take your screwdriver and remove the outlet cover, then detach the holding screws. Now remember that after you install your pebbles, your wall is going to be thicker, so your outlet will need to be extended out as well. And in order to do that, you'll install the box extender, but we'll talk about how to do that in the next video. Then you just want to cover your outlet, keep it clean and dry. Your best option for a backing surface if you're starting from scratch is moisture-resistant wallboard. But if you're starting with a painted wall, like we are here, you'll want to add a waterproof sealant over it. First, though, you want to clean your wall. Just clean it thoroughly and then dry it. Then, using your brush, you want to apply your waterproof sealant from top to bottom. And make sure you're in a well-ventilated room when you work with this sealant. You want to apply 2 full coats and make sure it dries completely before you move on. All right, there we go. Prepping the wall can take some time, but it's crucial for the success of your project. So just take your time and do it right, and it will pay off for you. So we're ready to apply our pebbles. Join us next time and we'll do that and finish transforming our beautiful bathroom.